Today we're going to discuss picking out crochet hooks and knitting needles. The first thing I want to show you is the different slants that you can have in the most common crochet hooks that are found in any type of craft store, Hobby Lobby, Joann's. This top one here is a Bates, and the bottom one here is a Boy. If you look at the top one, it has a harsher slant, and the bottom one has more of a curved head. I prefer this. I find that this here on top snags more when I'm crocheting, but it's all a personal preference. They're all very similar in length. They both have their finger and thumb pads. One of the things we're going to talk about is my obsession with hooks. As you can see, I have lots to choose from. Everything down from a little teeny tiny tatting needle to a very, very large in hook. Now, this in hook is in metal. These are not something I normally find in metal. This one was given to me. Normally what you're going to find in an in hook is an acrylic like this. And at some resale shops, you're going to even find an in hook like this. This is one that my mother had and that she gave to me. I love this. You can do really good Tunisian with this. You can, I have really big hands. It helps me to be able to hold it better. I like that one a lot. You can also see that this one is wood. Here's an acrylic. Here is a metal. We have lots of options. When you go to the store, it's all preference. An acrylic needle set, it run you $6 to $8. If you get a coupon, I recommend it. Almost every store has a coupon. These are good. Lightweight, travel well. You're not going to get in trouble on an airplane for these. The metal needles are my preferred way to go. I've got every size imaginable, every color imaginable. Again, I prefer the Boys. Now, when storing your needles, I do recommend making one, buying one, using one the store gave you that protects the tops so that they're not dinged or scratched or just marred, and you keep them better. You know, you have to protect the things you have. This also travels well. I will admit that I did get this through the airport a couple months ago on my way to Idaho. Now, when it comes to metal needle choices, you're gonna see that these are getting kind of small. With my larger hands, they're awkward for me to hold. I can make it happen, but I have a friend named Shelly, and Shelly runs a shop where she puts on clay handles. I love this. My hand fits nicely here. I still have perfect piece for my thumb and my fingers on all sizes. This has a little ridge to it. It's fine. This one's smooth. Here is a store-bought one that has a bamboo backing on it. Pardon my coughing. This one's got a bamboo backing, metal head. Nice. Can be kind of pricey. Again, bring your coupons. Here are those acrylics I was showing. These came from Hobby Lobby. And these are my mom's vintage ones. You are sometimes going to find some needles don't have, or excuse me, hooks, golly. Some hooks do not have any type of marking. Just, you know, gauge them across another needle and see, or hook, excuse me, again, if they match up. Now, my big bad boys are here. You've got an S hook, and another S hook. Again, check the head. They are different. This is from Chigu. Pardon me again, sorry. This is a U-hook. I use these for crocheting my rugs. I do have some specially handmade ones. These were made by Gibson Wands. You can find them on Etsy, Facebook. These are hand carved, hand lathed. They go from an H, an I, a J, and a K. Those are all of the hooks that I have. Now, when you get to needles, you're going to have to forgive my coughing. We have lots of choices in needles as well. The good thing about needles that I love comes with this little handy dandy measuring device. If you have something that is unmarked and you're like, I don't know what it is, simply insert and it's going to tell you, oh, I'm at a size 13. Now, again, in knitting needles, you have got choices out the wazoo. Here we've got cables on a short cable from Knit Picks, acrylic tips. Here I have some very dyed bamboo needles. Now I'm going to point this out. See the natural color. See the dyed tips, almost the whole thing. These were knitted with a hand-spun yarn that was not set well, and here's what happened. Sometimes even the acrylic store-bought yarns will have this issue. If you want straights, you can pick up the beautiful ones from Knit Picks, or just pick up the cheap ones from Tuesday Morning. Now, when we come to these are cable. These are not removable. They are stuck on this cable. They always will be. It's a pair of 15s that are metal nickel. Here are your removable ones. You can do so many things with these. You've got everything from, like I said, the little short pieces to the really long ones. You want to make a hat, you want to make a scarf, you want to make a cowl, that's what you're going to need. Again, look at your pattern, see what you need. And if you're stuck at the store and you're really lost, just ask somebody. There's always some crazy yarn person standing next to you who